Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. In May 2017, I started my first bullet journal. 3 years later, I'm still bullet journaling every day, and so I wanted to make this video to give you a better inside look of everything that I learned and experienced in these 3 years. I believe this is a good video to watch if you are a beginner to bullet journal or if you just don't know where to start and need some help with that. So my first bullet journal was a pretty cheap moleskin dotted notebook. I didn't know if I was going to enjoy bullet journal or not, so I went for the cheaper option. I chose to try a dotted notebook since I have never tried one, and that was what most people were using. I grabbed a couple of pens and I started to create my first pages. I made a lot of lists before the monthly spreads, and as I was starting a new bullet journal, I just made fewer and fewer lists. My first pages were really messy. My habit tracker had more than 15 items to track, and most of them were useless, and my weekly spreads were quite empty because I didn't know what to write on them. In 2017, I tried a lot of layouts, different spreads, different titles and headers, and even though my first bullet journal was ugly and not Instagram worthy, it was the most important step in order to now, 3 years later, continue to do it, to be more organized, and most importantly, to love my bullet journal. So those were the first 8 months in my first bullet journal. If you want to see a more in-depth flip through of that journal or of all the other journals that I've finished so far, I'm going to link the playlist down below for you to check it out. But before I continue with the video, I want to talk about this video sponsors, TIJN. They kindly sent me this pair of glasses for me to use. I am so happy that we chose this model because I feel like this fits my face very well. I like the minimal black and the fact that they are a little bit smaller than my regular ones. They also sent me these pair of sunglasses. They are unprescripted, but I plan to use them on the beach or in my backyard when I'm getting some sun because I don't really need to see. I need glasses to see every day because I can't see anything, so having a sponsor like this, it's really helpful. They both came in this really pretty peach colored case. I've been wearing these glasses for like a week, and since then I haven't been having any headaches or discomfort using them. Normally when I receive new glasses and I put them on, at the end of the day I have headaches because they are new glasses, new lenses, everything is different. So I put them on and I wear them for the whole day, and I haven't been feeling anything, which is really good. On their website they have a ton of shapes and sizes and colors for you to try. This is my second collaboration with them and I'm really happy that they wanted to collaborate with me again. It means a lot to me. These glasses are going to be linked in the description down below as well as their website, so make sure to check that out, and thank you so much TIJN for sponsoring this video. As you just saw, my first bullet journal was super ugly and the pages and the spreads were really boring, and unfortunately nowadays we tend to care more about the appearance of things than with the meaning of them. The colors on the spreads and the theme of the month are just extras. You don't need those things to make your bullet journal work better for you. I personally like to add some color to my bullet journal, but it's not what makes my bullet journal work better for me. If those pages didn't have any color, they would work the same, but those are just extras, and we sometimes tend to care more about that instead of the spreads and the layouts themselves. These two pages that I'm showing you work the same way. The only difference is that one of them is not Instagram worthy, but in terms of function and how I use them, they are exactly the same. One of the many good things about the bullet journal is that if one thing doesn't work for you, you have the ability to change it. I cannot tell you how many times I screwed up on my bullet journals. Sometimes I will try a spread and turn out really ugly, or make a theme and regret it the second after doing the first page, or try too hard to make the spread Instagrammable and turn out to not be my style at all. Just something that I saw on Pinterest and I decided to recreate it in my bullet journal. If you don't like something, you change it. You are in control of your bullet journal, and that is one of the best things in life, being in control. My way of bullet journaling changed a lot throughout the years. I learned what pages worked for me, the layouts that I like to use, and also which type of notebook I like the most. I'm the type of person who likes notebooks with thick white pages with dots. That is my favorite type of notebook. So in these years, I tried different brands, and as my style was evolving inside the notebook, the outside of it changed as well. It doesn't really matter at first what notebook you use as your bullet journal, but as the months go by, you will decide what works better for you, system-wise, notebook-wise, and appearance-wise. And in the beginning, you should focus on how you're using it and change your pages every month. By using a bullet journal, I have become more organized and productive, even more than what I used to be without a bullet journal. I have everything in one place: my to-dos, my projects, my tasks, my monthly tasks and goals. I have everything in one place. And for me personally, that is the main goal of a bullet journal. Have everything that is important for your life in one place and get more productive and organized by using that tool that is a bullet journal. Before I had a bullet journal, I was doing loose to-do lists and I was not keeping track of what I was doing. That made me feel extremely lost and unproductive because I couldn't see my progress or where it was the last time that I did a particular thing. I use my bullet journal to write my daily to-do lists, to brainstorm my projects, to create goals, and to track my habits. My bullet journal is where I can feel productive and organized and still be creative with my pages and do what works for me. Another good thing is that I was becoming more creative. With the challenge of having the opportunity to create a different theme each month, I wanted to see where my creativity could drive me. I tried too hard to make great and big themes. Some of them were very time consuming, others extremely easy. I can confidently say that I tried a little bit of everything, and that is something that I don't regret. If you never try, you never know. Bullet journaling was never about the themes and the likes. Social media made it like that. In these 3 years, I learned that it's totally fine to make ugly themes, to skip a month in your bullet journal, to focus on your health instead of what theme you should do, and to focus just on the layouts and the pages you need. As I mentioned, since I started bullet journaling, I became more productive. It doesn't matter what you draw on those pages. The main goal is to just make your life easier and help you to achieve your goals and dreams. If it's working, then you're making it right. Over time, I noticed that I was doing a lot more things than before. I was scheduling things in advance, planning my life, not stressing about tasks that I may have forgotten, focusing on my goals and making each day count. All thanks to the power of a bullet journal. My experience while using a bullet journal was amazing since the beginning. I know for a fact that without a bullet journal, I wouldn't be here today. I wouldn't have started my bullet journal Instagram account or this channel or have people that support my work like I have now. Bullet journal changed my way of organizing and being productive, and if you never gave bullet journal a try, you should do it and see where it takes you. So those were the things that I learned over the years with a bullet journal. I was able to make it a habit to fill in my bullet journal every day and to put there my habits and goals and tasks to become more organized and productive. The bullet journal works in a lot of ways to a lot of people, so you may not relate directly with the topics that I mentioned, but I hope you had the idea of what you can become and what you can accomplish with a bullet journal. Let me know in the comments down below if you have a bullet journal, what were the things that you've learned since you started, and if I forgot to mention something or to cover a topic, let me know in the comments down below as well, that I will be happy to answer it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys!